Once upon a time, in a land more parched than a drying sock, there lived a crow named Cecil. Cecil was undeniably smarter than your average bird. Some might even say he had the wheeling-dealing mind of a weathered politician. One sweltering afternoon, our feathered protagonist found himself a mere feather's breadth from turning into crow jerky on account of thirst. His little crow brain was about to roast under the sun and desperately called for water. "Great big sky above, toss me a bone," Cecil pleaded. But as we know, the sky mostly tosses rain, hope, and the occasional drip. Nothing happened. Just when Cecil was about to pen his farewell speech, he spotted a pitcher, a lone soliloquy on this stage of dryness. There it stood forlornly, with just enough water to tantalize in desperation. Cecil flew over to inspect this newfound treasure. He poked his beak in, swirled his head around, but alas, the water played shy and refused to rise. "Oh, come on. I didn't sign up for this torture," grumbled Cecil. Pondering, Cecil perched next to the pitcher and hatched a plan that was smarter than a fox in a henhouse. A cluster of pebbles nudged his claws, not the kind you use for skipping stones, but for leveling the odds in his favor. With the precision of a seasoned architect, Cecil began to drop pebbles into the pitcher. Plop, 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 a veritable symphony of rock-on-water music. Not one to prance around like an amateur, he ensured his aim was impeccable, watching the water rise each time a pebble did its magic act. Finally, like a victorious inventor who just unveiled the latest gizmo, Cecil saw the water level inching towards reachability. With all the smugness of a crow who understood fluid dynamics better than most, he finally could savor the cool, refreshing taste of success. Slurp he did, quenching his thirst, with the solemn satisfaction of an engineer who'd just fixed a contraption. With brains, determination, and some pebbles, Cecil achieved what seemed impossible. He flew away with wings heavy only from drinking too much, leaving behind an empty pitcher but plenty of pebbles, proof of a clever crow's act that really rocks. And thus, dear reader, the tale of Cecil the Clever Crow reminds us that with a pinch of wit and a splash of determination, you can turn even the seemingly arid situations into a success.